did it! Wow, you got all the trophies. It's time to play more endless games, and don't forget to tend to your Zen garden. What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to more of my playthrough for Plants vs. Zombies. So yeah, we got the, we're pretty much, this is kind of like the, we got like half the award. It was kind of like, I always thought so anyways, that when you finish the campaign, you know, you got like the silver sunflower trophy, and you were like, yeah, and then when you finish all the mini games, all 20 out of 20 mini games, all 18 out of 18 puzzles, and all 10 out of 10 survivals, not counting anything that's endless, because there is no trophy for something that doesn't end, of course, you get the golden sunflower. You finished your adventure the first time! Whoa! Yes! Awesome. So it is actually pretty cool, and now I thought long and hard about showing the me going through each and every single one of these, the harder versions of the survival that I've already done, but I decided it almost seemed worth it because it is a bit different, and the main differences between the normal survival and the harder survival is that you will encounter a wider variety of zombies, and by that I mean you could feasibly run into a gargantuan zombie on like round 2. Which is kind of crazy. There are more zombies, a lot more zombies, and there's double the amount of flags. So you actually go through 10 flags of zombie onslaught. So I almost thought about it, but I thought long and hard, and I decided it was just kind of repetitive to show me doing the same thing again. And I thought maybe I'd try and make it visually interesting by choosing random plants, but actually when they say, you know, like survival hard, they mean hard. I tried actually one episode of me just going off and using random plants. Could not do it. I had to stick to a decent kind of setup. And as you saw by the montage at the beginning of this video, I did get through all of them, obviously. And we pretty much, it's kind of sad to say, but like we are pretty much done. We've got, the only thing we haven't tackled yet is the survival endless, which, as it implies, it's endless, and I thought about going until I couldn't go anymore, but I've managed to actually last pretty long. So what I'm actually going to do is just go about 10 waves so you can get an idea of kind of what survival hard was like, because survival endless is like survival hard. It just doesn't end. But it's the same concept. It progressively gets more and more difficult to the point where it's really, really challenging. So as you noticed also, after going through all the hard ones, I actually saved up quite a bit of money and got quite a few new plants, and I've actually never had some of these. Like right here we've got, oh no, am I almost out of food? Oh, I am, jeez. We actually, oh wow, Three-Peter. We got Three-Peter, we got Melon Pult, we got Doom Shroom, we got Magnet Shroom. These are plants I've never actually seen before, so this is really cool. And our Zen garden is really expanding. Now, one thing you might actually notice is the shroom plants are actually asleep right now. This is what's going to come into play with those other settings. Like, this is our regular Zen garden, where most of our plants will go. If we go to the shop, which I need to stop at anyways, because I have so much money to spend. Now, right now I could actually buy the, well, I'll show that in a second, but I could actually buy the 10 slots, but at this point in the game, it's just kind of not worth it. If you had done it earlier and grind up the money, like I said, it can be very, very helpful, and it does help out with the money-making strategy, so it kind of pays you back in that regard, but kind of unnecessary now that we've only got one more thing to do. Now, these two, I almost thought about buying, but I think it would just be better not to show these because I'd rather show off everything from the Tree of Wisdom, which I'll show in the probably next and last episode. How sad is that? I know. This has been a great playthrough, it really has. And I mean, oh, no, I wasted that on the, pea shooter, why? And it's not quite over yet. We're gonna go through at least 10 rounds of survival, assuming I don't die before then. But what I do encourage you though to do is, if you've made it this far, because I know a couple of people have been have bought this game and/or have been playing this game too, with not necessarily with me, but that's always fun to do. I do advise that now that we're going into the very last one, Survival Endless, which actually takes place in the pool, backyard pool, so that's kind of interesting. You can't choose the board, but I think this is probably the trickiest one because the night is too slow, but this is probably the most in between and solid map that's not too easy. So what I was gonna say is I recommend or advise you to, if you want to, maybe like do your own like endless survival and then post as a video response, or just like say how long you've made it in survival. Be honest though, don't be like I made it to round 999. Well, I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible. I suppose it is because it is survival endless. I think the furthest I've ever made it on my other file is like 25 waves endless, so that's pretty good. Like I said, I think I'm either gonna go till 10 here or until I kind of mess up. So let's start off slow, right? I'm gonna go sunflower. I kind of want to do Repeater right off the bat. Pumpkin, And this is for old time's sake. This is probably the last time you'll actually see me play the game as the game is played, which I know we've been watching me play the game the whole... This was much longer than I thought it would be, but that was with all the extras, so can't really complain. I want to grab cattails right away, but... Nah. Oh, I don't know. How about... Oh man, I'm already drawing a blank. I kind of want to grab 3-peaters. Squash, you... I already grabbed Pumpkin, I'll grab you. We got you out there, and I guess another TSPP? Yeah. Yeah, we'll roll with that for now. You know what? I'd rather have double pumpkins. Double pumpkins. Yes. Awesome. Or I should have grabbed double Tangle Kelp. Oh well. Oh well. And I've yet to get Tangle Kelp too, as a plant in my Zen garden, so cross my fingers that sometime during the survival that might just pop up. And like I said, I'm pretty sure, I listed off to you what the difference between normal survival and the harder survivals are, and I almost thought they were worth showing off, but I decided it would just be repetitive, you know, it'd be me doing the same thing again, plus it was twice as long, and it was pretty challenging, and I had to stick to, like I said, I was gonna do it, and I was trying to make it visually interesting. I'd like close my eyes and chose random plants, but I had to scrap that video because... Oh my god, it did not do well. It just, yeah. I got like star fruit and like the umbrella leaf, and like that was what I was trying to work with, and it was just so bad. So bad. But that's alright. I should have bought the rake while I was at Crazy Dave's, darn. So yeah, but if I make enough money off this, maybe I'll buy the other 2 places for our plants. I'll think about it. I'd really rather show off all of the Tree of Tranquility, because that's something I actually have not done on my other file. It's like the one thing I haven't done on my other file is completely go through the Tree of Tranquility, and I'd like to get that all on camera. Oh, come on, give me... There we go. Do, do, do. And don't even blame me if I sing along with the song again, because, well, one, I've been doing it the whole time, and also, this is it. This is coming down to the wire. I don't want to give my farewells just yet, but, you know, it's been a really great playthrough. Well, like I said, it was like a really unplanned playthrough that turned into a very long one, and I don't... You know, I mean, like, if I could go back and change it and not make it so long, I wouldn't do that. Like, I just enjoyed it too much. And, you know, I like to think other people did too. I have some people who ended up buying this game because they saw it watching me, and I had some people who have been playing along, giving me tips, stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun. And I will, because this is the pool level, I will be trying the garlic. Someone left me a comment. I said this already like twice, but someone did leave me a comment saying, what would happen if you put garlic in the pool next to each other, you know, like a zigzag, what would they do? I'm pretty sure they zigzag through the pool, but... I'm going to find out here, and probably in like round 2, once I get a little more situated, I'm going to mess around with garlic. So we'll see how that goes, because I'm pretty sure I've tried to unland before and they do zigzag, so I assume even if you had it like doubled here, they like the pool zombie wouldn't like jump out of the water. I think they would just zigzag through the water, so... It's kind of like if you put garlic over here and here, you know what I mean, they wouldn't go... They wouldn't go into the wall, you know what I mean, they go down. They only have a choice. So when you put garlic somewhere like here, they only have one way to go. So that's kind of cool to make a... usually what would be considered a, how do I say this, a unpredictable plant, like you can't really tell which way they're going to go, more predictable, which makes something like that very good. Put that there to catch him. Get this out here, get a little bit more sun, beautiful. And then I can start getting the lily pads out. Traditional kind of startup, but, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right? Something I wish a lot of game developers and people in general would stick to. Oh, yeah. And I did actually, now that Plants vs. Zombies coming to an end, it's kind of like, it's nice. And as soon as this is done, it's going to be sad because once I finish this and it's all recorded and uploaded, I'm going to completely resetting my computer to factory default, which will erase any save files I have, if I imagine correctly. I doubt it'll carry over even if I save my game. But we'll see. If it does, it's, you know, it's too bad because I have like my original file which has like a ton of stuff, but I'm going to be showing that off too in the next episode. The next episode's kind of like, this is, well, not the next exisode, like the ecstasy? No, the exorcism. Yeah, something like that. Because I'm actually just going to record this through in one continuous take, and it'll probably end up being like 3 or 4 videos. But then when the final episode starts up, which will be just one video, it's going to be any extra things I wanted to show off, the Tree of Tranquility, the Tree of Wisdom Tranquility. Oh my god, no. I've got Harvest Moon on the mind. The Tree of Wisdom and a few other extra things I want to show off, and yeah, that'll be pretty much it. Kind of crazy that's already near the end, so enjoy this time now of us killing zombies one last time with plants. And yeah, like if you haven't picked up this game or anything, and you know, I don't know how much it is on like, I think it's like 20 bucks. Some places you can get it cheaper. It is worth like 20 bucks. It totally is. It's so much fun. It's really enjoyable. It's a long game. It's got a lot to do, and it's replayable. And it's got I just love, like I said, this game's sense of humor, the game sound, little things in the game that make me like it even more. You know what I mean? It's just it's great. Punking that. I guess I should get you downrange there. I kind of wanted to. I could put this here. I'm gonna eventually turn these on to cattails anyways. So I don't. Yeah, I guess I'll put you there. Now I've got this a little messed up. That's okay. We got a decent amount of sun. And from these, from the survival hards, actually, just playing through those, I ended up getting a lot of money. Occasionally, I got a zombies dropping a lot of loot. And when you're using the cob cannons, it seems like maybe just because it's the multi-kill of zombies all at once, but they seem to drop a lot of money for that. So, if you don't want to use the money-making strategy, if you just don't like it for whatever reason, that's not a bad way to make money too. Just playing the game like that and using cob cannons to blow up the crap out of a ton of zombies. Get this out here. Get another lily pad out there. Protect you. That right there. There we go. That's not too bad. Sunflower, lily pad. Sunflower. God, it's been a while since I even heard that song from the credits because I didn't really hear it too well. But that's a good song. I mean, it's like a real song too. It's probably on iTunes or something. Never know about things like that. It's actually been a while since I ever bought. I'm not saying I illegally download music or anything. I will never admit to things like that on a video recording, but let's just say I haven't paid for any music in a long time. And actually I'm more partial to, lately, it's been more like gaming music and gaming music remixes that I've been listening a lot to, so. And those don't, you know, it's like, where else do you find those except for downloads on the internet? They should have made it more of a market, and maybe they'd be making more money off of me, but oh well. I have a couple of really good soundtracks, like I have soundtracks to Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, which I recently got. What else do I have? Oh, I have like all the Halo soundtracks. Even Reach, which I didn't even like that much. Not to say Reach was a bad game, but it was like the soundtrack wasn't as. It was still good. I wonder how Halo 4's soundtrack is. I know it's like the topic train. It's going way off. It's like we were on Plants vs Zombies and we took a hard left off to somewhere else. But I don't know. I just heard today that actually, for anyone who might care, because I don't know, maybe somebody out there cares. But BioShock Infinite, which it was like the game that I was really looking forward to this year. I mean, Resident Evil 6, yeah, it's in my head too. But BioShock Infinite, I was so excited for this because I loved the original BioShock, and I was so excited, and they pushed it back to next year. So I just kind of crushed, like, really? Man, and I think they said I mean, usually they don't do these things for not a good reason. Like, I like to trust the developer. Like, okay, you're pushing it back because you need more time to make something good. I understand that.